Forsaken, abandoned to the dark, what choice but to follow the flame?
Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 Part 18 of our Drazhoath the Ashen Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are here to defend our brand shiny new caravan from a whole heap of greenskins. We've got it looks like a single, or I think there's two armies here, and then two WA forces. I've been sitting here for a bit, so I've forgotten exactly the composition, but we do have 4 armies total swarming on over. All of them being fairly small in stature, but a few packing some fairly decent units there, with one of them being full of both trolls and an Arachnarok. I believe it is this one here. One of these two. Definitely has the elite units. Yeah, there's the Arachnarok, trolls, and 2 rock llamas. So we are going to deploy... I was going to deploy right over here, kind of keep them funneling on through. But since they have those units... You know what, we'll deploy here, and then we'll drop the Kadai in once the rock llamas show up. Let's get this battle started. I'll get the infantry all together. Keep you in guard mode. Looks like they are going to keep back. So you pull forward. Start lobbing some shells at the hobgoblins, or the goblins up front there. The archers are really the only ones we care about. We'll pull you to the front of this position here. Tsar warriors off to the side. We'll bring the Doom train up as well. Push you all to the front of this choke point. Alright, the Dreadquakes are about to start firing. First one's out. That sound. Goblins is the sound of death, except for they missed. Well, it was the sound of death. Push forward a little bit more before you fire any more shots. Don't want to waste too much ammo. And I want them to start pushing over towards us before their reinforcements do arrive. Fire another. We don't have a lot of shots. Make this one count. And it crashes. Even if it goes wide this time, it'll be just fine. Which they seem to be shooting very far to the left. Not a bad hit. Could be better. They're going to start pushing forward now, though. Love to get the train further up, but I think that'd be too dangerous. Alright, here come the reinforcements. Things are about to get real spicy as soon as that group of artillery shows up. Missed everyone again. Alright, maybe we get a little bit closer. You do have a skullcracker. Alright, here they are. Rock llamas, we are going to throw the cannons through them first. They get multiple units to be great. Not much damage on the rock llamas at all. Come on over here and fire at these units if you can here. A lot of enemies coming on forward. We've got ourselves the shotguns, but they have numbers. They are not keen on moving forward, though. Which is a bit interesting. That'll be a good hit no matter what. Excellent. Hits the trolls, so it just slows them down a little bit. Let's start splashing on these archers again. Didn't seem to do much damage to the rock llamas there. Not nearly as much as I would have liked. They're going to continue to be very passive with their gameplay. Well, I'd like to move the train forward a little bit there then. Splashes it on the front line. Not getting a lot of good hits. They're doing a lot of wiggling on around. Looks like they're trying to deploy into a full army formation before they move on over towards us. That's so many goblins. Alright, I think they're ready now. Ready for the battle proper. Bring the train on over. Really good hit there. Not even firing at the targets I give them the go-ahead for. Shoot at these arrow boys here, we'll take you off fire at will. We do still have lots of other bombardment spells here to use, so we'll keep those in mind. We have a bit more ammunition to use, though. A little bit over half. We've slain almost 400 now. Another really good shot. Let's find another good clump of them. Looks like this group of archers here is in a nice formation. And they do have the skullcracker, so they'll be quite useful. Here comes the cavalry. The more boys are coming on over. They have so many cavalry. A metric ton, oh boars. Alright, the rock llamas are starting to throw back. Luckily, they're not doing all that much damage. Switch to firing on this group of goblins here. Alright, that's the old battle horn. Alright, time to pull you away. Get that extra speed. And I will put you back on fire at will for now. Alright, here comes death. Rock llamas are switching targets. Let's go ahead and make sure we have the Kadai ready to summon on in. Let's shut down this unit first. Where are these guys at? Oh, they moved on up. Interesting. Okay, well, we're starting to take some serious hits from them, so let's shut that down now. Just target them both. That way they stop firing, and then we'll have them pick one. Alright, extra armor for everyone up front here. Go ahead and charge in. You guys let those shotguns fly, whoever you can. Take you off fire at will. Go ahead and start shooting at these archers up front here. Did a very good job of eliminating them. You guys push forward, do the same. Actually, you pull back, we'll just use the shotguns. Alright, Kadai did an excellent job. Those guys are gone. Push through to get the other group. Alright, they're both fleeing. That got rid of both of the individual groups of artillery there. English is breaking. Push through to try to get those archers. You pull back. Shotguns, get ready for the next group. There are so many of them. Alright, pull you away from the train. Didn't realize that they had been caught. Gotta push them forward. Blast apart this next group of archers. Actually, this one's full of goblins. You guys have to stay back a little bit there. Shotguns are ripping them apart. Go ahead and pull them away. Use well Doom Train. Scoop, scoop. Alright, those units are completely eliminated. Let's switch targets. Keep waiting for them to clump up. Try to push them into this group of boar boys there. You guys fire on these orc boys. Alright, things are getting a little bit spicy. That's a lot of lads. Let's go ahead and drop down the Doom of Hashut. They will just keep pulling these guys away, though. So stick in, you turn and start firing. They're going to grab you, put you into melee, just charge through. They have engaged us in melee, which is really not great. Not a lot we can do about it, though. Unleash the Guns of Zar through this line here. Doom of Hashut. Maybe best just to use it to eliminate a group of orc arrow boys. And so we shall. We really need our blunderbusses to keep firing for as long as possible, so let's bring the Skullcracker through this side here. Try to crush through these orc boar boys. Everyone's engaged in fights they don't want to be. Alright, now's when things get real nasty. Come on, blunderbusses, pull away. We're using the Skullcracker to get you one out of there. Armor of Contempt for our most valuable here. You guys turn and fight. Let's pull you out of that for just a moment there. They are just gonna keep trying to chase. There's so many units in the way here. Keep chopping up those boys. Figured they'd be able to actually fire a little bit better than they are, so that's a bit unfortunate. Turn and fire on them. Blunderbusses, you gotta keep running. We can get everyone else in fights they don't want to, that'd be great. That's gonna kill all of our... Immediately when we take them off of fire at will, they do as much friendly fire damage as possible. Yeah, we'll have to give it some targets in a moment. You guys just keep fleeing. Put you into charge mode, into melee mode. The blunderbusses surviving is going to be paramount to victory. We're losing this unit here, though. Just too much in the way. Run those orc boys down. In fact, give them an anvil. You keep slaughtering those gobos. You guys push on through. Come on in and try to crush this group of orc air boys here. We will stop, take them out of melee for a moment, and take a shot at these orc boys. Alright, now melee it is. Charge them down. Move fast. Oh, they missed. Just when we needed them not to. Looks like they do want to... Oh, they're terrified. Perfect, that's exactly what we needed. The shotguns can start actually getting some shots in. Face that unit off. You guys keep fighting as long as you can there. Ah, the blunderbusses are about to go. That is fine, though, because once they do return, they will be at least a little ways away so they can start firing again. Skullcracker, you pull on through, run down these goblins. All we've got left is the single unit, or the single attack of Armor of Contempt. And to keep fighting, the blunderbusses are gone there. They don't choose to chase them, which is a very good for us. Push through in on these goblin archers. Should have plenty of mass. Come on, lads, let those blunderbusses sing. There it is. He's still fighting, but he's very, very surrounded. I do want to wait for the Armor of Contempt. So let's bring you around. Lots of the orcs are terrified, but we're starting to lose the lads as well. You push forward. We've got the blunderbusses back. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. They stop chasing them when they go into withdraw mode. Kind of the only way we would be able to actually keep them alive. We're going to charge in and actually go for the Armor of Contempt here. There we go. It'll blend right through that line. Well done, Skullcracker. Let's go after these orc boys here. They're chasing off the last of our individual... Oh, they're continuing to break? That's no good. Just get some shots in on that Ragnarok wherever you can. Don't waste the shots. Just go ahead and charge through them. He's chasing them off. Go ahead and get these goblin archers next. Fight to the bitter end here. We're going to have nothing left for when it comes time to... Oh, get away from the Ragnarok now. No, train, go. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, you got to run fast. I don't think it's going to survive. Looks like the Ragnarok's going to catch it. You guys push forward. Go ahead and move up yourself, but not in melee. Go ahead and eliminate these idiots real quick. All the trolls came back. That's as bad as it gets. How much health do you have left? 500? Gotta keep moving then. Stay away from the Ragnarok. They came back. That's funny. Eliminate this unit real quick. Just pull on away from them. They can't keep up with you. Having to waste shots on goblins is no good. They should flee pretty quickly, though. Come on, back and run over this group of goblins. Alright, you do the same here. Come and get some shots on the big spider. The huge target should be able to rip it apart pretty quickly. That doesn't do that much damage, though, to be honest. You guys keep fleeing. You push through that group, break this next group of goblins. Actually, no, stay away from the Ragnarok. Does it still have spearmen on their back there? Hurt and kill these archers. Same thing, just use yourself as a battering ram. We're probably gonna lose the big boy here. Down to 502. Just keep going. I told you to turn and fight these other guys here, but turns out no, I did not. Goblins are all running. Should plow right through that group, no problem. Hit the next. Keep moving. Alright, they're gone, and none of these goblins here. Let's go for more power and use that Skullcracker to go... No, bad idea. Just pull away. Nah, they're gone. Looks like we're thinking about losing our lord as well. He is fighting against trolls, sadly enough. No, push forward, kill these trolls. You try to flee for a moment. Or get some shots. You come on back. Keep that Arachnarok on its merry chase. Another fight to the bitter end here for our boys. Let's pull on away with the train. Don't go through our own line of fire there. Alright, those trolls are gone. Perfect. Switch targets to these orc boys. You just keep pulling away. Actually, run down these goblins. Make sure they don't come back. Go get into a fight with these goblins here. Gotta keep our blunderbusses firing. Beautiful. Those goblins got absolutely blended. Keep running. As soon as we're out of ammo, things get real dicey. Come on back over and try to bring the Arachnarok with us. Get away from those orcs. Archer's gone, you turn and fight. Alright, those trolls they're on the mode where they'll just kind of turn and run immediately. At least we can only hope. Keep pulling on away. You should be able to fight those goblins, no problem, but one more volley should see them off. Oh, it's alright. Now let's pull away from those trolls. I do not trust that one bit. You turn and fire. Alright, things are about to get real spicy now. Arachnarok is way more dangerous. Let's kill it first. You're going to actually have to charge in and take some damage. Because that Arachnarok, if it hits our blunderbusses, it's gone. Come on, one more volley. Scare him off, one more volley. Oh no, that's bad. That's real bad. Maybe it'll munch on those guys and the rest of them can escape. Come on, Lord, you gotta throw yourself in. More power and you just charge through the line there. Alright, if the Lord can stop them, the rest of them can actually get some shots in. Oh, they have to turn to fire? That's no good. Alright, that's another charge bonus they don't need. Come on, lads, we almost had it. That's another Lord gone. Just come on around. You guys turn. No, they're scared. That's it. Our Lord's terrified as well. Oh, come on now. We almost had him. Run over this goblin for the sake of it here. Smush. Now pull through, otherwise you'll get one hit, one shot. You guys turn and shoot quick. Our Lord is dead. Hungry, hungry spider. You guys really need to try not to just get lined up and just shoot. Don't have a lot of time and not a lot of shotguns anymore. I think we could have won this one, but looks like the greenskins are just barely going to take it. Fire, please. Oh, just barely didn't. Such is barely going to be the way for them. I guess it's not completely over yet. We've got the war machines to keep fighting. Some very brave greenskins, though. You'll have to give it to them. Runs the wizard over there one more time. Doesn't do much damage in melee. Turn around, have them run them over once more here as well. Smush. It's pulling away. Looks like the spider's going to chase off the rest of our poor blunderbusses there. Give them one more shot. There we go. That should send them off. Pull it away from the goblins. About to get a rear charge there. Doing a bit of kiting, we might be able to get this one. It's going to be real cheesy. Take up a lot of time, though. Run over some more goblins there. There we go. Those guys are gone. We definitely need to keep you from staying in combat for too long with this poor boy here. Get smushed. How much health? Down to 430. The most Pyrrhic of Pyrrhic victories. Run him over one more time there. We need to save the ammunition for the spider. This does stink indeed. But I will go ahead and do so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me charge this guy on repeat here for the next however long. I'll catch y'all in a moment. Alright, finally, after several charges later, he is about to break, which then we can come on over and try to scare off the Arachnarok. No easy feat. I've taken a little bit of damage here. I actually think more of it is from friendly fire, if that's even possible. It's almost no weapon strength versus no weapon strength. It's quite the battle here. The Arachnarok fight is going to be a difficult one. Unless we can kill this Lord and the Arachnarok turns and leaves, which would be even better. Come on now, it's 2-2. They don't count any of the goblins on their backs, not even a little bit. Keep chasing this guy off. Speed things up a bit here, as we are in the home stretch. Convoy fought for their absolute lives. I don't know if it's going to matter, though. This spider might be the final roadblock too far. You want to make sure that he doesn't escape. The trains are so tired, the guy's able to run faster. Choo choo. This thing is going so slow. Oh, they bonked him. One more good time. They are being given chase by the spider now, though. The spider looks to have eyes just for the train with ammunition, which, fair enough. He may get his leadership back, though. This poor guy gets hit once and he's gone. Come on. You're off the map. Surely the Arachnarok will then leave. Yeah, he's gone. Alright, you come on back around then. We're gonna have to use your shotgun on the Arachnarok. Now things get real dicey. The guys on the back have armor-piercing missiles? No, but 52 weapon strength that is poison is going to be really unfortunate. Okay, the AI is a bit confused now. They're not exactly sure who they want to attack. Yes, we'll use your confusion to our advantage, fool. Get those shots in. There we go, it's starting to get scared. Come on, get a couple more. Give him another volley. Let him have it, lads. If you miss, you're fired from life. Come on now, one more volley. That should scare him off. Just shoot him one more time. No damage that time for some reason. I don't want the guys in the back to get any shots on. He is suppressed at the very least. We're very much out of ammo, though. 4 shots left. 3 shots left. He's down to 1,500 health. You're too close to that nitro. Oh no, that's so bad. Oh no! The Skullcracker! Come on, one more volley saves him. One more volley saves him. Oh, maybe it doesn't. One more volley saves him. Run! Oh no, don't obstruct the line of fire. Oh, the train explodes! Oh, is the spider gonna take out both of them? Come on, give him one more shot, we win. Don't let him do it to you like that. Oh no! Oh, one more shot wasn't good enough. The final battle of train versus spider. Train doesn't seem to have enough. I'm gonna let this one go either way just because we would have nothing left from the convoy. So whichever wins this one, it is not the train. Look at the gobos, how happy they are. You survived, good job, lads. An absolutely epic battle, but we just could not manage to secure victory. 1,200 kills go to the Skullcracker. A ton more go to our blunderbusses. These guys didn't get quite as many because they got bogged down pretty quickly in combat there. Did pretty well for ourselves, though. Just it wasn't quite enough. This does weaken everyone a lot more up in the north there and stop Grimgor's advance a bit, though, so kind of like spending a whole heap of armaments and 750 gold to slow Grimgor's armies, and for that, I kind of will accept it. It does actually break a couple of these Wahing armies, because they did lose, well, they won the battle, but they lost this lord here, so whichever Wah he was rolling with is dead. At least that should be how it works. Our Immortal Empire is backsliding pretty quickly. Alright, Clan Mange, we will go ahead and squish you with the auto-resolve. Such is the way. Ooh, the ambush. Stealth is possibly not the strong suit of our would-be ambushers, who visibly await our convoys from some rather questionable hiding places. We can avoid them easily, of course, but it almost seems a disservice not to show them what a true ambush looks like. They've got only a single unit of Mournfang. We will actually go ahead and show them their place and fight this one. Pyrrhic victory with medium casualties. We will lose some of our lads. Didn't realize we were as injured as we were. I don't think it will actually matter, though, especially if we use our Dragon Ogre and some of these other pretty elite single entity monsters here pretty effectively. So let's get on in here and start this fight. The Chungus smacking. Okay, so here is how we're going to set up this battle line. Let's take off of the information mode. I was just using that for the previous battle. Let's get our infantry. I'm going to have blunderbusses on one side, holding one flank. Spread them out a little bit there so they have a bit more of a blanketed fire effect. Guys in the center. And then we'll have the man-eaters rolling with the other groups. I'm gonna have Kimrian War Sphinx. Extra shotguns on this side, Giant in the middle. And then the Shaggoth to cause a ruckus on this side. Dragon overhead. Caravan Master in the center. This is an awesome looking army. So incredibly varied. We've got the Tomb Kings, Ogres, Black Dragons from the Dark Elves there. Even a Giant. I would like to see a Giant with a bow for even the Norskins, because it seems a disservice not to arm these big, goofy fellows with at least something they can throw at someone. They could at least act kind of like Cygors and chuck rocks, but no, they just carry a stick. Awesome army. Alright, let's get the infantry line grouped together. Blunderbusses. They go with the man-eaters just fine. And all the single entities. Alright, battle begin. Alright, they're spreading very wide, so what we're going to do is actually pull back a bit. Actually, no, we're going to hold firm. Pulling back would be a disservice to the army. Gotta hold the line. Let's go ahead and start blasting away these Noblar units. Push you forward. The two blunderbusses are going to keep rotating with the enemy there. Shotgun. Switch targets. You guys are really just going to keep going wide like that? We will flank you, and there is nothing you will do about it. Alright, fair enough. They're that dedicated to the flank. We'll use the more power to go through. You charge on in and bring your Chaos Dwarf friends with you. Go ahead and rip them apart. How are things going? Let's go for the extra armor on everyone here. Dragon can come over the top. Jump on these ogre bulls with some noxious breath. Give them the gas. Shotgun there and actually bringing them in on the Mournfang. You guys scoot forward a bit. Get those shotguns singing on that group there. Excellent work, War Sphinx. Pull through. Maid Eaters, go ahead and keep that Saber Tusk pack retreating. They know how to deal with them best. Oh, my Iron Demon's in combat. I grabbed the wrong unit there. Where's my nuke launcher? Iron Demons to help out, or the Spicy Noodles to help out with this one. And the Doom of a Shoot. Is there anyone that really needs some extra spice here? I don't really see anyone. We can hit these Ogre Bulls as they try to come on back in, so let's turn that around there. You guys just set up and brace. May not get all that many of them, sadly. Now you guys stick in and help out with these Mournfang. Those point-blank shotgun shots. Yeah, we've got them. No problem. The, awesome, no, that's gonna be really bad. Oh, the friendly fire. I mean, it scared off the battle group of Noblars there, but the friendly fire. Alright, we did it. Let's get out of here before we do too much damage. And even weakened, we hit those grubby ogres with the old Udo reverse card. Old, we only lost 18, even though we almost blew up our entire remaining infantry line with a single Dreadquake shot there. Let's go ahead and... Wow, we get nothing no matter what. Okay, so we'll go for the ransom. Yeah, and well, you are very brave. And very far from home. I am very happy to finally claim back the Demon Stump. Let's go ahead and move in and run dash. His Kadai army should have no trouble securing this nonsense here. We lost 27. Yeah, all you have to do is charge the Kadai, and that would be a pretty quick and simple win there. Got single factory. I'm actually tempted to throw in another one, but we do need the outpost back in. Alright, we've got our Imperial Security now, though, or Industrial Security, so scheduled patrols of mines and factories gives guards in the lie of the land, ensuring more efficient protection of lucrative holdings. Forward campaign, movement range, and then upkeep reduction from tower patrol buildings, which is going to be awesome. Anyone in friendly territory will have a little bit of a upkeep reduction, because I've made sure to grab the roads wherever I can. For your next point, I think we'll want to go for just the Route Marcher. Yes, Route Marcher for now. The convoy that is continuing to be an absolute uber chat out in the wild. We'll give them the extra casualty replenishment just in case they do go through friendly territory there. We may end up pushing some Chaos Dwarves into the Great Maw if that does arise. This is the one that has the Karoom, or the... Oh, I'm wrong, the Bloodthirster present. Such a good landmark there. Faction-wide recruitment for Demonsmith Sorcerers. We need more landmarks like that for some of the others. I think we'll start off with an... Or the labor buildings. Drummer and Dash can for now keep things protected. Don't really need any more weapons. At the moment, we're kind of just in full-blown defense mode.
Drazhoath the Ashen.
Yep. There are pretty much enemy armies all over the place. Scarsnick has finally made himself known. I'm surprised he didn't come over from over here. Something is quite a bit weaker, but not as lucrative to sack and raid as the main settlements, to be fair. Alright, Thorek. Kevin, your job is going to be come out, go into ambush stance, and wait for the foolish enemies to sneak on over, and we can crush them there. May not work out, but we'll try it. We grab the Thane guardhouse while we're at it. Not enough gold. Please say we have some extra labor. Yes, we will sell you. Nothing personal. We just need more reinforcements. Badly. So we'll bring some labor over here to Blightwater. Drop some out of here. And then we'll come on over to Blightwater and add those guys in. Our economy entirely being funded by our laborers at the moment. We did send a little bit too many guys over, but that'll help with the garrison a bit. A few more Chaos Dwarf warriors to hold the line. Pretty much just more guys to get shot at by catapults, but we'll do what we can. Our roads would drop upkeep, but that's not useful for us at the moment. We can get it to spend more money. How much would the secondary set of walls be? 2,600. Can we get that in? How many turns? 3 turns? The real question is, how much labor can we move around? And do we want to? We can make 3,000 real quick. We would have to send some guys around. And that may drop us below. Ooh, I don't know. Bull Centaur Renders would make this a lot easier of a fight. I think we will not, though. We do have enough Conclave influence to grab one of the other seats, though. So it's finally time to claim domination on one of the others. I think we'll go for Astragoth first. Let's grab the Dominator. Securing the wisdom of the Iron Hand. And as with our Zatan campaign, these guys can be slain. They do not have the wound. They lose their immortal capability, so they don't get wounded when they die. They fully get slain, so gotta keep that as an added difficulty on top of this. 4,000 negative. Well, that's not good. Probably should have claimed the rest of this when we had more secured enemy lands here. Astragoth was in the middle of a campaign against Throg. Okay, well, we have a lot of new resources. I think we just need to kick out some of these armies here and we'll be good to go. It does make things quite dangerous. All of these great Tauruses. Get them on out. This army here, Mulge on out. We've got Glumba Zarhand. Oh, we've gained ourselves some missions for the Greater Ancestor Relics in the following battle. Oh, interesting. Did that kick off because we secured one of the victories there? Short victory campaign secured for occupying over 35 settlements there pretty quickly. Or, yeah, that's what it is. This is the major relics become available, and then our workload requirement drops and raw materials consumed drop. That is incredible. We are now making a lot more raw materials, but we have to make sure we have our labor secured. And it usually doesn't tell you until you start actually moving guys around. What we are going to do then, since we're going to be negative 3,000, we're going to have to kick out a lot of armies. Keep Astragoth up in the north here, of course. He's got himself a pretty nasty army of Bull Centaurs and Great Tauruses. You think I will get rid of the Lamasu here? What is this guy? The Sorcerer's Miasma, that's... They all have kind of naturally. I will get rid of the Lamasu. He costs money and he's not very good. Frog doesn't like us, so the chances that we get attacked by the Troll King are pretty high. Especially since Winterpire here has a port. He does love himself some port. Extra control and replenishment rate on the outpost version of said port there. And things are about to get real dicey. Let's get rid of this Bull Centaur Taruk here. We're gonna have to get rid of a lot of our heroes that are stomping around. Sadly, all of these guys have to go. He's rank 3, he's rank 3, and he's rank 2, so it's not really that big a deal. Not a big deal. However, who are you at war with? You've got a bunch of Norscan tribes to deal with, so hopefully she avoids us, even though she really doesn't like us, and Norskins are in her way. We should now be able to make some quick deals with some Norskins, including definitely Wolfric here.
When I'm angry, I make challenges.
Oh, hush up. When I'm angry, I explode cities.
Without doubt. Demon, I concur.
None of the rest of the Norskins are in on it. I will grab a defensive alliance with Scarbrand, even if he is a dangerous monster. We will soon have the same taste. We could be buddies after all. Your father cannot prevent
this now.
Well, that's concerning. Scarbrand really wants to come on and hang out. So does Queek. And Queek has to be told no once more here. He cannot play. Oh, 3 armies coming on over. We definitely need to break them before they meet up. So, Kevin, you have to hang out outside. Keep in your ambush. You got it. I believe in you. Definitely don't spend that gold there. We need to... Wanted to push up into the World's Edge Archway, but I don't think we can now because Spider Kill is on in. So now we turn around and deal with that. I don't mind going into March Stance because there's nothing they can really do to us. Our Taruk. Krussox, I was going to bring you and put you into Drazhoath's army. I think we may still. Combine the Hobgoblins, we kick you on out. Even though you are your final tier gold chevron. Well, makes me sad. They always have something to say when they're max tier and you kick them out. With the Warriors of Chaos, they're like, are we not brutal enough? And it makes me chuckle 100% of the time. Is it funny? Probably not. I think it is. Next research. I think we definitely need the Ruinous Negotiations. We are going to be right up next to the Warriors and the Norskins, so making sure we don't have random wars against them is going to be pretty key. That is so not worth it. We need to make sure we're saving for now. Not gonna lie, lads, this is a bit of a spooky situation we've got ourselves in. Do the same thing we did and kind of take a look at all of his settlements. So this one is going to need at least 500 workforce. This one is going to need, or at least just 500 workforce here to blast away, so let's get that sorted on out. That's 5. 1,000 of our gold to sort that nonsense out. That's going to be great. Treasury still very negative. Fitting some on the tribute collectors and getting rid of the Hobgoblin building is going to be very nice for us. We definitely need the gem refinery. He's got lots of excellent buildings. We may have to start deleting some of these enclaves. Only issue is this only gives us some armaments back, so that's not super useful. The ancient inner city drops upkeep for all of our render units faction-wide. That's great. He doesn't have any of the other buildings in here, though. Like, he doesn't have the high-quality assembly line and such. Let's go ahead and take out the iron level, because this one will give us gold back. And I think we might take out the watchtower. I don't want you or the tools manufactory here. Not all that useful. I'd rather produce more gold. Croc Vlog. We'll switch this over to the Masterful Architect so we can fix everything up the way we want to on both of these here. That is lots of extra... Wow, that's going to need lots of labor. Let's take out this mine shaft and this one as well. We may put them in later on, but for now we need to save our workforce, and then we'll keep the ore level out as well. As much gold coming on back from demolishing this stuff as we can here. Okay, I will keep... Here, the Troll King is under control of these idiots. Can I join any wars that you guys are currently in to make buddies? If I join your war against the Ropsman clan, that at least makes us buddies, but he's still likely to stab us in the back. He is down to just the one settlement. If I was to join the war, claim this, and give it to him... Alternatively, we can just kill Throg and gain his defeat trait. I am tempted to just go for the win. This is not a bad army by any means. It's not probably anti-troll material. The trolls can just charge on across the field and break through our gun lines. Let's go ahead and pull Astrogoth up. Take a quick look at what Astrogoth is actually rolling with here. You have all of your items. Stone Mantle and the Black Hammer, you should. Physical resistance and a drop to his speed as you take damage. Black Hammer gives him the imbuement of flammable and some extra damage. Also not so bad. Cool. Did they actually give you some good skills? No, he's not got a... What's with them avoiding the unique line? The unique line makes the unit actually useful. I mean, he's got some not bad ones here. He just went through all of his magic. And basically his entire fighting line there, so he's just kind of Astrogoth the Uber Chad. Fair enough. Alright, what we will go ahead and do is jump him into an ambush stance with that acquirance of Astrogoth's lands. I am out of time for today. I have been at Space Wizard of War. Remember, leave a like for the light god and a sub for the sub zone, and I will see you on the next one.